Let's just say I'm doing a native file review and I need to redact this document. This menu bar up here at the top contains all of my redaction and highlighting options. In addition to the standard yellow, I also have a whole color palette to choose from. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and do blue. Next, I think I'm going to draw a redaction on this document. Relativity has several different redaction options to choose from. I'm going to use each one of these in this document. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and do a black redaction on this page. As you can see, it's transparent until I release my mouse button. I'm going to go ahead and add a text redaction as well. You can see here I actually have some pre-configured lists of terms that I can set up for the text redaction. You can see it's even Unicode compliant. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and edit it and make it a custom one. Matter of fact, I think I might have the text a little bit too big, so I think I'm going to shrink it down just a tiny bit. All right, so next I'm going to go ahead and actually try to white out this address here at the bottom. That's very easy to do by using the white borderless redaction. The other great thing is you can actually select these highlights and redactions and very easily with your arrow keys move them around. Now let's just jump a couple of pages. And on this page, I think I want to do an inverse redaction. To do an inverse redaction, I would just select the square around the stuff I want to keep and then select the inverse redaction again. You'll see it actually put black all over the entire page except for this first paragraph that I wanted to keep. Now let's go to the last page of the document. I think I'm going to redact this entire page. But you know what? I might want to print this later for production, and I don't think this is going to be very good for our toner. Let's go ahead and do the cross across the middle. And you know, while I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to do redactions on pages 2 and 4. So let's do that right now. Now if you'll look, when we go to page 2, I have my cross redaction now. All right, so let's toggle the transparency so that you can kind of see what's underneath each one of these. This is a great way to do some QCing of your redactions to make sure that you do have them in the right place. You can actually remove them completely if you want to see a clean slate. Down here on the bottom is a drop down and it says attorney at the moment. You can actually switch over to the expert view. What we do is we call these markup sets, and these markup sets are for the different people that might come in and look at these documents in different ways. So for example, you have the attorney doing some work product on a production and you don't want the expert to actually see or interfere with what the attorney is doing. You can create a markup set for that expert. This is also great in IP litigation when you have multi-jurisdictions. We can manage this process by using these markup sets. We can create maybe jurisdiction A, jurisdiction B, jurisdiction C, and then whenever we're ready to produce per that jurisdiction's specifications, we know which one to select. We can also use, this is the markup set navigation. It actually tells you what type of markup you have. If it's got a text, it tells you what the text says, which markup set it's actually in, and then what page number it's actually located on. Are there any questions about redacting and markup sets before I go on to tagging and coding?